Welcome back everyone to your stimulus check and stimulus package update and news report for today. In this video we have to address what we're now hearing from congressional members and leaders, what we're hearing from the White House, and the renewed calls for monthly stimulus payments. Now of course I have to address the elephant in the room with the whole Robinhood and GameStop fiasco. I'm curious if you had any involvement, any stake in any of the stocks that Robinhood restricted today, or if you are a Robinhood user. I of course am. That's where the majority of my money is. I know many people are ceasing their relationship with Robinhood. Let me know down below in the comments if you are a Robinhood user, will you continue to use them? And did you have any involvement in today's action? But yeah, it's great to see you guys back here. And I also have to address once more that it seems like a lot of people are not seeing my videos, because we've had people comment down below in the comment section saying, Logan, I haven't seen your videos in a matter of days. Some people have not seen my videos in a matter of a full week. So let me know down below if YouTube is censoring my videos, and we don't want any censorship on this platform. If that is the case, then as always, go ahead and smash the like button, give the video a big thumbs up. Just will help the YouTube algorithm. YouTube will actually push the video out to even more people, so to support me and my channel. And be sure that you are subscribed. Click that big red button. Also click the notification bell as well. That will actually notify you every single solitary time I do post a brand new video. And a side note, 20,000 subscribers, that's the next figure that we will hit in order to do the next cash giveaway. So next cash giveaway will be at the big 20K. We'll be giving away even more cashola to you guys. So let's start with this interesting poll that just came out, and it reflects the opinion of the American people. And it also further substantiates why Biden should amend his stimulus bill to only include stimulus checks for the middle and lower income earning Americans. Yes, amid this financial crisis and ongoing pandemic, Americans are just as concerned about stimulus checks going to the quote-unquote right people. In fact, this new poll of 1,164 likely voters conducted on January 15th to the 19th by Vox and Data for Progress shows that 60% of likely voters would say that they would support sending a $1,400 one-time stimulus check to most Americans. That same number of 60% agrees with this statement: checks should be phased out based on income, so higher income people receive less money. And the poll also found that 56%, so nearly as many likely voters, are opposed to sending stimulus checks to undocumented people. I'm curious to hear your opinion on that matter. Do you think stimulus checks should be sent out to undocumented immigrants, or should we only save them for documented citizens? Let me know down below in the comments. I'm curious to hear. And in addition, in regards to monthly stimulus, we now have massive support in the US Congress, not just from Americans, but actual Congress members, and they would back monthly recurring stimulus payments. This group is led by Democratic Minnesota Representative Ilhan Omar, and she had asked Biden in a letter for a recurring monthly payment that would last until the pandemic ends. Now, the letter did not state a specific amount for the recurring payment, but only that a one-time $1,400 payment, quote, would provide a temporary lifeline, but when that money runs out, families will once again struggle to pay for basic necessities. And according to this letter, the group is asking that recurring cash payments from any relief package address these criteria: continue until the economy recovers with equal payments to adults and dependents, go to all immigrant workers, refugees, and their families, and include older dependents such as the disabled, elderly dependents, and those over the age of 16 still claimed as dependents. I'm curious if you would support monthly stimulus checks. Let me know down below in the comments. Is it too late for them as we are so far into this pandemic and the vaccine is being distributed, or are they absolutely necessary to address the unprecedented financial crisis that we are having in this country? Let me know down below. And an even bigger group, this time 120 economists, are now pushing the White House to pass relief as soon as possible. In this letter by the economists, they had said, quote, unfortunately, the steps taken by the previous administration and Congress were not enough to help families and businesses weather the storm, nor for our nation's economy to fully recover. It's critical for Congress to immediately pass new coronavirus relief package that will provide additional assistance to families and businesses struggling through a hard winter. But now subsequently, after Democrats have called for considering reconciliation to pass the new stimulus bill, Republicans are feeling betrayed and left behind by the so-called unity president. Republicans are now crying out for President Biden to change course and embrace his original inclinations of bipartisan support of the next stimulus package. Senator Susan Collins from Maine said that a message from Biden to put the brakes on reconciliation would be, quote, very helpful, and I think it's what he believes. She went on to say the president is sincere in his commitment to bipartisanship. That's the way he always operated when he was a senator, and from my conversations with him since the election, it seems clear to me that he wants to continue to operate that way. Senator Shelley Moore Capito said this is the smartest and best place for the president to start on his unity promises. That's where I think the president has to show the leadership of what he has said he wants to do. He is the president. So what I think the Democratic leaders need to realize is it's his agenda. Now, of course, Republicans did utilize reconciliation not once, but twice under the Trump administration when they gained control of both chambers of Congress in Washington back in 2017. Now, the White House has said just today that it has not given up on a bipartisan bill, but it is becoming more and more evident that they may have to go down that path because they're not going to get the 60 votes they need. White House spokesperson Jen Psaki said today, quote, "The president wants this to be a bipartisan package regardless of the mechanisms. Republicans can still vote for a package even if it goes through with reconciliation. There's no blood oath anybody signs. They're able to sign to support it regardless. And he wants this to be a bipartisan package. He's listening to Democrats and Republicans, we all are, to ensure that's what it looks like at the end of the day." But just like before the election, Republicans are adamant that they want a bill that would be much smaller than Biden's nearly $2 trillion aid package and a more targeted bill. Republicans are understandably concerned and worried about the trillions of dollars, the enormous amount of money the Democrats want to spend on top of the multiple trillions of dollars of stimulus that we've already passed under the Trump administration. The only way that price tag is going to come down is if Democrats cut back on some of their number one priorities in that bill, such as state and local government aid, and if we make those stimulus checks more targeted to middle and lower income Americans. But even then, we're still looking at a bill that's going to be over $1 trillion. There's so many variables under these circumstances. There's so many paths that lawmakers can go. And if you did a standalone bill with just vaccine distribution and stimulus checks, in the Democrats' eyes, it's just not enough. The GDP numbers that just came out are grim. The unemployment numbers are out of control. Hundreds of thousands of Americans are still applying for unemployment every single week. We have to ensure we can extend that lifeline to Americans. This puts President Biden in a very tough position. Obviously, the Republicans are reluctant to inject more stimulus into this economy, but now you have the number one Democratic Party leaders calling on reconciliation. You have House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer saying that we have to use reconciliation because the Republicans will not get on board with this stimulus package. And this is not a radical leftist idea. The House Speaker and the Senate Majority Leader are quite moderate. They're not progressive Democrats. In just his first week in office, President Biden has already shaken up the political climate by revoking and rescinding many of the Trump-era policies, and this would be yet another step to display Democratic power and control over the country. But at the same time, Republicans are being very hypocritical that they're calling now all of a sudden, they're saying that reconciliation is not the way to go, when they did it themselves twice. What do you think the upshot of all this will be? What do you think is the best route for lawmakers to go at this point? Should we just use reconciliation and get this bill passed, or should we make it more smaller and targeted? What are your thoughts? Let me know down below in the comments. With House members still working on this bill, we are currently awaiting the new bill when it turns from proposal to legislation and it gets passed in the House, and then it is off to the Senate. So that's what we're currently waiting for, and more updates and developments will be coming soon. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, smash the like button, and if you'd like to see more videos from my channel, go ahead and hit the big red button, the subscribe button. Also click the notification bell as well. That will notify you every single solitary time I do post a brand new video. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one, hopefully with some new developments and updates.